Ouch, so does that mean the treason thing was just a terrible misunderstanding, an honest mistake, or that you had a good reason? Or do you just want to not want to talk about it? Treason on what grounds? I'm gonna skip that one, it's kinda hard to read. What did you do to betray the country? Arrest? He was arrested? What happened? Why he was jailed for treason?
Holy shit.
Oh.
How the hell do you know that?
Hey, Captain, Singers told us you went to prison. Care to fill us in about it?
So she told you a lot then.
Flint, I'm so sorry you ended up in prison. Would talking about it help?
Can't say I don't blame her. I did leave with little warning. Suppose I should tell you a lot. Yes, what Cygnus has told you is true. I was in prison for 13 years for suspected treason.
Treason to France. Prison. Well, that changes things quite a bit. I thought you'd be duller. What you did must have been quite the big thing, eh?
More like all of Equestria. Wouldn't have had a life sentence if it were only France.
Treason is a serious crime to be accused of. Were you blamed? Were you set up? What treason could you possibly be accused of, and what proof did they use? If you don't mind me asking, what exactly did you do?
The guard was somehow able to find evidence linking me to a group of ponies who were conspiring to assassinate Celestia. I was arrested on the spot and thrown in prison. I was able to get out and fled back to Kingston on a cargo ship. 18 years later, and I still don't understand why he did it.
Scrolling down, and click. You know, just because you had a link to someone doesn't mean you were a part of it. I'm surprised you were young and naive. That should be grounds for leniency. As far as I could see, they had nothing to hold you on. Also, who's crazy enough to assassinate Celestia? If she goes, won't we all die? 'Cause, you know, the sun would stop working, blah blah blah.
They did say that some things didn't quite add up, but all the evidence they found pointed at me being a conspirator. And treason isn't something taken lightly in Equestria. It's partly why pirates are almost always given a death sentence. I technically had a death sentence the entire time I was in prison, knowing that any day could be my last.
Maybe he wanted you out of the way. Is there anyone or anything you know that would want that?
There is someone I once thought to be a friend.
Who is he? Someone you know? No? Who's he?
His name is Varad. We grew up in the same town. He always did seem to have something against me, so it makes sense why he would frame me. I just don't understand why he had to gain by going through all the trouble to get rid of me.
And there we go. It must have been hard to regain your old job back after getting in prison for such a long time. How did you manage getting your ship back?
Impossible, actually. Aside from being a convicted criminal, everyone thought I was dead.
What makes you think it was Varad who framed you?
Some years ago, I ran into some ponies who worked for him. They said some things they probably shouldn't regarding Varad. You could say they were persuaded to continue, only to find he did it for personal gain.
Then why hunt pirates? Why not take a revenge?
Take revenge? What the hell would that do? Nothing good ever come out of taking revengeance.
Has anyone ever tried to catch you again to execute you? So wait, you escaped. Are you still being pursued by the Equestrian government?
Surprisingly, no. No one seemed to really care that I escaped. Only one that I can recall, and even he quit. The upside to everyone forgetting you ever existed.
Let's check. And click. Wait. None of that answers why you became sorry. Why you became a pirate hunter though.
No, I suppose it doesn't. Apologies, I tend to get sidetracked.
Hey Flint, you're still not just hunting pirates for the fun of it, are you?
Oh no, of course not. There's nothing fun about sending people to their deaths. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy what I do. To a point, at least. It just gets hard seeing the young folk being sent to the gallows.
So after all that, why still take up hunting pirates?
I started doing this mostly because my situation at the time didn't allow me to do much else. That and pirates were becoming a real problem for the Wren to deal with. It's dangerous work, and I didn't care if I died. I had nothing left to live for. Seemed fitting, I suppose.
And click. Jenna Flint, you've seen things through a lot, and the worst has to be behind you. And take a look at the bright side. You've turned your life around. You have a crew who care about you, who care the world about you. Don't let the actions of one pony bring you down. Cute smile. Worst things happen when one's out at sea. Thinking too much about it won't help it. Stop hurting. Yeah, you're Captain Flintlock. You've got strength to keep on your crew counting on you. Don't let them down now.
I reckon you're right. No use dwelling on the things you can't change.
You got a lot of strength to keep going going through what you did, but the past is behind you now, so take a breath of fresh air because you can move forward. Don't give up now.
Thank you.
You seem to have a mighty fine crew with you. They seem loyal, Cygnus especially.
You're right about that, mate. And I wouldn't trade 'em for anything. And I don't know where I'd be if she wasn't around.
And click. How were you able to get the fines to get a new ship after prison? I would think that some ponies would have trust issues after your imprisonment.
Well, I had to stow away on a brig to get back to Kingston. And not many knew who I was in the Canterbury, so not too many problems arose from a lack of trust.
Well, there's a chunk of that story that's missing. How on earth did you get the Capricorn? Armed ships don't grow on trees. I mean, they are made of wood, but you get my point.
After Cygnus found me, getting a new ship was easy. She had one already anchored in the harbor.
Sorry, it's taking a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like it was there specifically for you. I just gave it to you.
So is the Capricorn just some ship you bought or found?
Inherited, actually. It was the ship my father used when he made trips to the mainland. After he died, the Capricorn was passed down to me. Mm. Had it for so long that I was planning to get rid of it. Till Flint showed up, that is.
And click. So, who do you currently pursue?
Currently, we only have one major pirate captain we are looking for. Been after him and his crew for quite some time now.
So, do you currently pursue which pirate crew, or singular, has the highest bounty on their heads at the moment?
His name is Riptide. He isn't the highest as far as bounties go, but is certainly one of the most brutal of pirates.
What's the Ren?
The Royal Equestrian Navy. Celestia created it as a means to protect Equestria's shores if the other kingdoms ever decided to attack.
But they're assholes. I never really knew who that was. Oh. I think that's a dude.
Mm.
Eyelashes, it's a chick.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about food. How often have you found yourself at sea with a shortage? What did
okay,
you
never mind.
do? I was reading the question.
Oh, I was one too far down. I skipped over the one we were
Oh.
on.
Oh.
Go again.
Let's talk about food. How often have you found yourself at sea with a shortage? What did you do?
Cannibalism, obviously.
Oh my.
Nah, if we do come up short, we usually try doing some fishing.
But cannibalism works too, I guess.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Citron, why did you stow away in the first place?
My parents were assholes, so I ran away one night and never looked back. The damn thing I ever did. That best damn thing I ever did.
Okay. Oh, you fish? Cool. What was the biggest catch? Also, how do you eat meat of your ponies?
It was like this big.
More like this big.
Randy, are we not supposed to eat meat?
Well, you could talk to Pony about that.
She
And
might have
next
something to say.
Yep. Do. Oh, I hate when it does that. Whatever. Okay, so Cygnus, only a close friend and crew member, or is there maybe a romance thing between the both of you?
Whoa, hold on a moment. We're close friends, and nothing more.
Although they would make a cute couple. Oh, damn it. I hate when that happens. Okay, one moment. And I gotta go back.
So, Flintlock, where's your next destination?
Right. We need to stop to resupply on some things, and the nearest port is Havana. A nice enough place, fairly busy. And if everything goes well, we should get there by midday tomorrow at the latest.
Yeah, at the latest.
It's been fairly quiet as of late, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
What can you tell us about the dock you're going to be visiting? Have you been there before?
Oh, I've been there many times. Big, lively city with lots of
Resupply I? What exactly are you getting? Any kind of special cargo?
Nothing special this time. Just the necessities. Some food and munitions.
And rum! Damn it, Scorch. I swear you drink more than everyone here. Screw you, Cygnus. As my cousin takes a big gulp of alcohol.
We've been at sea for too long.
Is that a mare?
I
Yeah,
think it's a stallion.
It's a stallion.
Yeah,
Reese
no
will be
eyelashes.
back on land tomorrow.
After almost 2 months with no progress.
Well, shite, mate. Don't beat on yourself too hard. Nobody said going after that bastard would be easy.
I think it's more the fact I've been after him for little over 5 years now. And next to nothing to show for it.
Damn, that's dedication. Well, get him, lad. There ain't many places left he cannot go. Maybe someone who Vana has word of his whereabouts.
I hope so.
And thank you. 5 years, eh? What do you have to show for it besides the crumbs left for you to trail him with? Those crumbs are growing thin as the crows swoop in to take their fill, aren't they? You don't hold much hope of finding such a clue there, do you?
He has always been able to stay 2 steps ahead of us, so he's hard to pin down. No idea how. I suppose he's good at getting the information he needs.
So, that scoundrel you're going after? Where are him and his crew hiding? Is there where you're headed after Luton? Honestly, buying stuff at Hufana's ports.
Last we heard of his whereabouts was a few weeks ago. Said he was around Nassau. Sailed around the area for a good long while before we were told he hadn't been near the island in months. Trail went cold after that. Let's just hope someone in Havana knows something.
Oh, it's a cute diamond dog. And click. How do you know that Fred hasn't been paying pennies to feed you false information? After all, he knows you're coming for him. He'll do whatever it takes to shake you off his tail.
Oh, that's almost certain. Still have to follow any leads we get.
Sure. Okay. So I'd like to ask you a question from like, have you ever had a significant someone or a child, perhaps?
Aye, there was someone years ago. I don't want to talk about it.
Scrolling down, cause I'm fabulous. Aww. I like that doggo. That doggo's cute. That doggo's an ass.
Why do you always do that? Ah, hell, I know why you'd do it. Thanks for trying to put me in a better mood again.
That doggo's my spirit animal. Okay. They say big, fluffy dogs really improve one's mood.
Aye, it would seem so.
Who usually takes night watch?
Night watch? Well, usually we alternate that, but not till later. Wait. How long was I gone for?
A few hours or so.
Well, shit. And it would be late, too. Ah, well, suppose now would be as good a time as any to call it. Should be a busy day tomorrow. But I'll be seeing you in the morning, you silly dog. See you all tomorrow.
Any news never heard from again. Let's see. Ship on the sea. Sleeping pony.
Is one morning too much to ask? Yeah, I'm coming. Alright, you got me up. Now, what did you... Alright.
Oh. Expect to find any pirates today?
I don't expect to, no. But anything is possible.
So how long do you think it'll take for you to get to Havana?
A couple of hours at most. Less if we get a good wind.
Morning, Flint.
How's the rest of the crew this morning?
Tired. Not many morning ponies on board, including the captain. Yeah, Flint.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Cygnus. Alright, you lot. Weigh anchor and strike sails.